Oh my goodness. Been a long time since I've done a video. It is a lot to talk about. So I'll have videos coming. But, oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. I'm coughing everywhere. This video I will be talking about, basically, Mariah Carey has a new video out, new video. And, you know, I took a look at it, and Arianna, I'm basically talking about Mariah Carey compared to Ariana Grande. Now, this is the thing. Every generation is proud of their generation, or whoever they grew up listening to, admiring, whether it's movies, music, whatever. And I can't find my sunglasses, guys. I'm a little distracted. Okay, let me get back to the point. Every generation, we have our favorites. We have people that are, you know, we've known since we were kids, going to high school, and they have a special place in our hearts. You know, these are celebrities. I'm speaking of artists. And now, I'm from the generation. I remember when Mariah Carey first came out, I was obsessed with Mariah. Like, you talking about a long time big fan. Mariah came out, I was in high school. I was just going into high school. I think I was a freshman. She had a album out. Her very first album was, it came out in 1990. It was Vision of Love. Oh my God. It just gave me goosebumps, okay? I just couldn't believe. This woman was hitting notes that didn't know existed, okay? Like, she just was awesome, awesome, awesome. And every album thereafter, you know, she has albums that maybe I favor more than others. You know, everybody's not going to have a perfect album you know, it's impossible. But for the most part, I like most of the work that she's put out, okay? She's very talented. She writes, she sings, she's, you know, behind the scenes and creating her music. So she's just not a fabulous singer, but she creates the music, she writes the music. So, you know, I've been admiring this lady for a long time. Now, sometimes I read comments. She has a new album out. I mean, she has a new song out. It's called No No or something like it. It has no in it. And I listened to it, and my honest opinion, it's okay. It's a song. It's not, you know, I like it. When I listen to it, I don't know if I would purchase it, but I do like it. I enjoyed it, and I like seeing her because I love her, and I like seeing her beautiful kids in the video. You know, it's just cool. She's just cool anyway, and you know, that's my girl. So in the comment section, you know, I wrote, you know, I love her and whatever. And I simply wrote that there seemed to be a battle here. People were saying in the comment section below that Arianna copied off of her. And, you know, you can almost tell the ages of the people that were responding, because it seemed like the younger people were favoring Arianna and the older people were favoring Mariah. And what I commented on, I made a comment. You know, nothing, I don't get into internet beef and arguments and things like that. I made a comment, and I think they took offense to it. God knows why. I'm clueless. You know, I just want to tell the younger generation, sometimes older people may say something and they don't mean to be offensive, but because of the generation gap, I may not understand, you know, that you took offense to that thing because of maybe my age. You know, I'm not cool, I'm square, okay? You know, seriously, I mean, I'm just saying, I don't mean no harm. Ariana Grande, I do know of her. I did a video on her, actually, when she performed at Aretha Franklin's funeral. And, you know, I talked about, you know, her being what appeared to be being groped. But anyway, I admire, I think Ariana Grande is a beautiful young lady. She's very talented. What I simply said was, Why can't all singers be admired? Why does it have to be this going back and forth thing with the generations? Arianna, when I listened to her, she did some of her, you know, the way she sings her songs and arrangements that she's, you know, she sing the way she sing. It was reminiscent of Mariah Carey, but she's an individual artist, just like Mariah Carey is. And, you know, you're going to get those things occasionally. Just like I think personally, I think that Sierra sort of reminded me of Beyonce sometimes. I think I was listening to Sierra one time, and she kind of, it just sounded a little bit like Beyonce. I love Sierra, I love Beyonce. They're individuals. I'm just saying what I heard. But we got to stop being so sensitive and then want to get into these generational arguments. Mariah Carey and Ariana Grande. It's like, you know, my gosh, you know. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I'm going to go. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, probably shouldn't have did that, but okay. Anyway, but why does it have to be, you got to pick? Why do I have to pick? Why can't I like Ariana and Mariah? I respect Ariana for what she's a very talented, beautiful young lady. Why can't I admire her and Mariah Carey? I mean, people can't stay on top forever. I mean, we all get old. I mean, you know, Mariah's gonna age and she won't be performing, but I give her credit. The woman been on top for 29 years. She's been a performer for 29 years. That's something to marvel. That's something to be proud of. Just like Tony Bennett, his generation. The people that grew up with, I admire Tony Bennett. I can go all the way and admire Tony Bennett. Tony Bennett is still living, I believe. I'm so sorry, Tony. I believe you're still living. But God bless you. I admire you. I can admire Mariah Carey. I can admire Ariana Grande. I can admire Beyonce. I can admire Rihanna. Why can't I like everybody? Why do I have to make a choice? Why does it have to be a choice made? Why can't the stage is big enough for everybody to shine? You know, it's like, well, why do we have to get into these generation? You know, I just don't even understand what the arguments was about. I don't know. It was just crazy. It was crazy. People are really getting, I mean, they're saying, you know, show some respect. Yeah, I believe that our younger generation should respect the older generation of people that came before them, especially an artist that's doing this. You're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing that you're doing now, and they kind of got things rolling, just like the generation before me. I'm Generation X, so my group was born between, oh my gosh, when were we born? We are the children of the baby boomers. So basically, our parents are baby boomers. Let's see, I'm gonna get this timeline. I think the baby boomers were from 1945 to 1965, and then 65 to 60 something to 80 is Generation X, which is my generation. And I think the millennials are after me. So, why do we have to get into these generational honestly, I can go back to, I admire all kinds of music from all generations. And I'm gonna go down the line. There's a song that came out, I think it's in the 70s. I believe it's in the 70s. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Leave it in the comment section, because sometimes my memory is bad. But I believe this song came out in the 70s. It's by William Devon. It's called Be Thankful for What You Got. I love that song. That song came out, if it's the mid-70s, then I was a toddler. I don't remember. I remember the latter part of the 70s, and I was still young then. I can appreciate that song, and then I can go back even further than that. So many songs. The Dells, Oh What a Night, beautiful song, beautiful song. Elvis Presley, I can go to Elvis Presley, Surrender. I love that song. I don't know when it came out, but Elvis Presley, I'm assuming it came out in the 50s or the 60s because that was his heyday. He had some music in the 70s too, but you know, Elvis Presley, I can go to my generation, what I remember disco, a lot of the, you know, Donna Summer, Hot Stuff. I can go to the 80s, Michael Jackson's. I really love Human Nature. Now, you know, I love the Thriller album, but that's one of my favorite songs. I can go to the 90s. I can go to the 2000s. I can find some music in each year that I love. And what's wrong with everyone sharing a stage? Arianna has a lot of good music out there, and I've listened to a few of her tracks. I can't think of one right now, but I do have some of her music downloaded. I love her. She's just as talented. She's a very talented young lady. And I just don't understand why we have to get into these disagreements, you know, generational disagreements about, wow, you need to respect Mariah. She been around. Well, who says that Arianna doesn't respect Mariah? Who said that? Why wouldn't she respect? I mean, a lot of people respect them. You know, you got people that don't, but so what? I mean, why does everything have to get boiled down to who you grew up with? I could side with a lot of people, whatever. But anyway, guys, that's my take on it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. I got some new subscribers. I noticed. Oh my goodness, I am so happy because I gotta put out more content for you guys. I really gotta put out more content. You know, you guys been subscribing. You've been faithful. You're looking at my videos. I thank you. So, anyway, guys, I got more videos coming. I do have some videos coming about, I didn't want to do it, the Jussie Smollett case, R. Kelly. I'm going to be talking about that. I'll be talking about the recent college scam with Lori Laughlin, and I forget the other lady's name, but I'm very familiar with her because I watched Full House as a kid, and I loved her. You know, she was Becky. I think that was Aunt Becky. She played Aunt Becky on Full House with the Olsen twins, and you know, watching them grow up and things like that. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and you have a fabulous day. Bye bye.